Alright, Shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites. We come to you week in and week out to prophesy the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which we talk about destruction of America, the coming calamities that are coming here. We talk about salvation, liberation, redemption of a people who've been oppressed, that have been taking their heritage from them, and um, and then you guys know that Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, and that the so-called white man is Esau, Edom in the scriptures. All right, and that's the message to the world. All right, and to the message to the elect. This word is for you. All right, and with that, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to you sincere brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity and charity, and call Halom Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Alright, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Alright, so with that, man, I'm going to start off with 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for the day should not come except there come a falling away first." And when that day is talking about these end times, man, the destruction of America, man, that's the day when the Lord returns back and brings back recompenses. You know, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Now through the men that were set up, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the man of perdition is being revealed, which is the so-called white man, man. The word perdition means destruction, and that's the nature of these Edomites, man. They bring destruction, man. They cannot be satisfied. There as death. Alright, so let me go into the word perdition. The word perdition means destroying, utter destruction of vessels, a purging, ruin, destruction. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna get a quick another scripture. It just popped into my head. It's here in the book of Isaiah. 51:25 says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain." Alright, typically, when the scriptures refer to as mountains, it's talking about nations sometimes. And because I'm reading verse 24, it says, "And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all the evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, say Yahweh." And it is ready to happen again, man. Because America is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. In modern day Babylon, you go to Revelation 18th chapter, speaks about the destruction of Babylon and many other chapters in Revelation. But here's talking about this is how this new modern Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. It says, "And I will render unto Babylon, to the inhabitants of Chaldea, all the evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, say Yahweh." Right? Who is Zion? Is the Israelites, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, it says, "Behold, I am against the old destroying wind." It's like an old destroying mountain. Alright, who's that destroying mountain? America, man. Because everywhere they go, they bring destruction, man. They're the son of perdition. It says, "Say Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth." Who destroyed the whole earth, man? The only one that the figures could be pointing at is the so-called white man, man. When they got dominion over the earth, they started destroying the whole earth, man. Matter of fact, it's Job 9:24 says, "The earth is given to the hand of the wicked." Who's the wicked? Edom. Who do the scriptures speak about being the border of wickedness, man? Esau, Edom, man. It says the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he at? Who is this man who painted the judges, which are the first, the main judges is the Most High and His Son, who painted, who whitewashed all these images, man. It turned dark images into white pale face, man. You know, who what image is being used to depict the Messiah today, man? A so-called white man, man, because they covered the face of the judges thereof, man. But now, as as the day approaches, man, like the first scripture you brought out, man, the Son of Perdition is being revealed, man. That day, the destruction and the day of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, cannot come until this man is fully exposed, man. And that's what's happening right now, man. The so-called white man is being exposed to the devil who he is, man. That's when you go into the book of Obadiah. Um, might have spelled that wrong. Kind of. Obadiah 1:5 says, 1:6, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up, man? Why? Because one of the main, the power came from secrecy, man. You got the Illuminati, the lion ones. You got these secret societies, man. Because that's what this devil did, man. But now that the internet, blew up, and it was all set up to the Most High to expose these devils, because at the end days he had to be revealed, man. And now all these things are being searched out of him, man. Everybody's realizing the nature of Esau, man. This devil. So this is how the things of Esau searched out, how the hidden things sought up. All the men of that confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him, man. And you can see that, and you can see this today, man. All these so-called allies that America are turning against him, man, because they shall hate the whore, man, like the Book of Revelation says. So let me just go back to Jeremiah. It says, "Behold, I am against you, O destroying mountain, which saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth." All right, and then we go to the Book of Revelation. Let me see if I can find it. Um, let's see if it's here or not. Okay, give me 1 second. This is where you verse. It says, "Thou shalt destroy them that destroyed the earth." I think it's I want to make sure where it's at. Maybe in the 12th chapter. Yeah, 11 and 8. 18. I'm going to go to Revelation 11 and 18. There's So it says, Revelation 11:18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, right? Because this is a time where the Lord coming back to redeem His elect, man. Starting with the 144,000 that are laboring, you know. It says that into the saints, into them that fear thy name, small and great, and shall destroy them which destroyed the earth, man. Who destroyed the earth? Esau, man. That destroying mountain, the son of perdition. Alright. So it says, I will stretch out my hand upon these, back in Jeremiah 51:25, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. Right? Because right now, the the highest mountain right now that's sitting the top is America, man. But it says I'll roll you down from the rocks and will make you a burnt mountain, man. Because America's gonna be destroyed with thermonuclear fire, man. And we're at the very edge of World War III breaking out cold, man. Straight action. With this attack on Syria, with these missiles that were just launched over there by America, man. That's gonna start. That's gonna be the beginning of physically the end of this country, man, of this wicked kingdom, man. All right, now I'm gonna go to Psalms. I'm gonna go to Habakkuk 2:1. Um, I'm gonna read Job 20:19. It says, because he had oppressed and have forsaken the poor, because he had violently taken away a house which he built it not, man. This is what America was established on, man. Riches got by deceit, man. This is how America was built upon, man. Through robbery, murder, deception, lies. You know, the so-called white man came here, conquered, pillaged the so-called North American Indians and the rest of the other tribes. And put them in reservations, and afterwards brought the so-called Negro or the real biblical Jews and put them in slavery along with the indigenous people that were here, man. So now you can understand who is the son of perdition now, man. It's so-called white man. If now, where is he, man? Who is he, man? No other nation has done the things that the so-called white man has done, man. And that's how you know this is the man that was set up to rule the world at the end days, man. Alright, and that's another point, man. With the Roman Empire, the fourth beast, who are the Romans, man? So-called white man. So, I'm gonna get up. Psalms 49:11 says, their inward thoughts is that their houses should continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Alright. And you can see that today, man. America has pillaged and went in and exhorted all these different nations, man, and set up their policies, man, and and their democracy everywhere they went to, man. They named their lands after their own names, man. You know, they pick and choose the names of things. They in this society, man, because they rule the earth, man. All right, and I'm just reading these precepts out to have you understand that this is a man who the Bible is talking about, man. Because the scriptures speak about the deeds that this man did, man. All right. Now I'm gonna end it off with Habakkuk 2nd chapter. It says, I will stand upon my watch, Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and sit upon the tower, and will watch to see what he should say unto me, and what I should answer when I am reproved. And that's what we're doing right now, man. This is our living sacrifice, our reasonable service is to stand upon our watch, man, and warn the people, because the destruction coming swiftly, man. Alright, it says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it, man. And then that's what we did, starting with the apostles on down, man. The word was sown into us, and we ran to obtain that price, man. And we continue to run, man. And teach this word, man, to the uttermost parts of the earth. Just for the visions yet for an appointed time, and that appointed time is coming, man. This appointed time can't come till the man of sin be revealed, man. The son of the son of perdition. So by the time this place is judged, man, the whole world's gonna know who the son of perdition is, man. And damn nearly everybody knows the nature of this so-called white man, man. Esau, Edom, man. They're the ones that've done all the worst thing possible. That all these nations is the worst nation that's done all these things uh impossible to imagine, man. You know what I'm saying? It's for the visions yet for an appointed time, but the end should speak and not lie, man. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it should surely come. It will not tarry, man. So that's why the scriptures speak about being patient, man. Hey, through suffering, we are made perfect, man. Suffering is patient, man. But that's the point, though. You know, although it's tearing a little bit, although it's taking a little, it seems like it's dragging. It says it shall surely come and will not tarry, man. So uh, these prophecies are gonna come to pass, man. You know, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith, man. And to whom were the just, the elect, man. Whose soul which is lifted up uh is not upright in him. Who's that, man? This devil, man, the so-called white man, man, and 2/3 that cling unto him, man. It says, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. What's this wine talking about? Well, the scripture says Babylon has been a golden cup, and had made the nations to drink. You know, what's that, Jeremiah 51? Let me get that real quick. Jeremiah 51, chapter, verse 7. Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, that made all earth drunken, man. Why? Through the wine, man. Through these philosophies, you know, through this democracy and all that America and the vibration that America pushes, man. The whole nations have drunken out of it, man. That's what you look at social media, you know, the mainstream media, you know, all the influence that the world has is coming from America, man. That's why everybody wants to be just like America, man. Dress like them, you know, do the customs that are being produced here, man. It says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, man. Why? Because it's a bullshit way of living, man. And America had to lie itself doing so, man. America lied with this democracy, you know what I mean, man? But let me go back here, Habakkuk. I don't want to get off subject. It says, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man. You need to keep it at home. Alright, who enlarges desires hell, man, and is as death. And he's at destroying wind. He's at destroying mountain, man. It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered up unto him all nations, and heaped unto him all people, man. And isn't America called the big melting pot? You know, because it this is who the scripture's talking about, man. All right, should not all these take up a parable against him, and taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladded himself with thick clay, man. Exactly, man. It says destruction unto him that increases which is not his, man. You know, and all things that the so-called white man has obtained, Edom, he stole them, man. Alright, he stole them, man. You know, he coveted houses, man. You know, he what is it says he was it Micah or Malachi is about he oppressed a man's in his heritage, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the deeds of Edom, man, Esau. Alright? But, you know, I'm minded off of Isaiah 26:5, man, because the Spirit made me do this because that news, seeing that United States has got involved with, you know, throwing missiles at Syria, man. That's something that should that comfort your spirit, man, because you know that the end is already here, man. You know that we're that much closer to the Lord coming back, man. You know, and setting things back in order. So I'm minded off of Isaiah 26:5. It says, "For he bringeth down that dwelleth on high, man. The lofty city, he laid it low." And America's by far has been the most loftiest city that's ever been established here in the world, man. Says he laid it low even to the ground. He bringeth even to the dust, man. And that's what America's gonna be, man. Nothing but pure dust. You know, because America's gonna be that nation to be an example of how not to live, or be an example of what happens if you live ungodly, man. But with that, man, all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, laboring in his work in true sincerity. And with that, man, I'm going to say Shalom.